Hi, I'm Jillian and welcome back on my vlog Prime channel. Before I start, let me ask you, do you think forced vaccination is unconstitutional? Are you confused about mandatory vaccination if it is against on human rights and Republic Act 11525? And now, let us discuss this further. So the city of Baybay implemented the no vaccination card, no entry policy in accordance to National Interagency Task Force MED Resolutions number 148B, the vaccination card to enter in all public and private establishments, public offices, public markets, and national or local government offices in Baybay City. So aside from the vaccination card, the person shall present any valid ID as proof that the vaccination card belongs to the owner. And now, take a look at the stages of the powers in the government. So it shows that the Philippine Constitution is the most highest of all stages, and this is the most followed among others. And now, do you think mandatory vaccination is unconstitutional? The answer is yes, because according to Article 3, Section 1 Philippine Constitution, that no person shall be deprived of life, liberty and property without the process of law, nor shall any person be deprived the equal protection of the laws. So this means that the person has a right to have a choices of his or her life, whether he or she want to be vaccinated or not. So in addition, the Republic Act 11525, the COVID-19 Vaccination Act of 2021, Section 2C, states that the vaccine or COVID-19 vaccine is experimental only and undergoes for clinical trials. So Section 8, immunity from liability, states that there is no responsibility of conducting vaccination program of the person if he or she experiences adverse effects or death. Section 12 states that the vaccination is not mandatory. Anyone has the right to refuse. So this existing law was approved by the President Rodrigo Roa Duterte last February 28, 2021. But everything is not yet the end. Let us also consider the statement of Commission on Human Rights or CHR of the Philippines. So it was said that there is valid justifications in restricting rights, including freedom of movement, especially during the national emergencies, such as the present pandemic. So the Commission on Human Rights, however, continues to stress that such policies must be based on human rights standards. So it must be legal, necessary, proportional, and non-discriminatory as detailed under the Seracusa principles. So despite the restrictions, unvaccinated individuals must also continue to be allowed to access essential services. So our human rights must be suspended in times of emergency because it is stated in Article 15 of the Philippine Constitution, so entitled the suspension of the exercise of freedom, rights, and provides that for mobilization, a state of emergency, the exercise of fundamental rights and freedoms must be partially or entirely suspended. So last November 29, I emailed on the Commission on Human Rights asking for clarifications about this matter, and they replied on my queries. So they said that the Baybay City implement the latest IATF guidelines and resolutions, and this is recognized of CHR to control the COVID-19 situations in our country. So if you have questions, clarifications, recommendations, you can comment down below to answer your queries. So thank you again for watching.